Hello, friends, and welcome to our cooking segment of the virtual doll convention. So at the end of our conventions, we have a virtual banquet in which we cook together and sit down together virtually to share a meal and share some fun and just have a good time together. There's Murray in the background. I don't know if you can hear him, but Derek's going to go get him because he's being a little bossy bugger. But anyway, we like to get together to do that. And we have done it in a lot of different ways at the virtual convention. We have done it even in other countries. And right now we are doing it, having our cooking segment and our cooking fun here in my humble house in Denver, Colorado. I am here in our humble house with Derek Redding. Hey, Derek.
Hi.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah, so did you know that when you started dating me that you were going to become a television chef star?
I had a pretty good idea.
You did?
No.
For everybody that attended Derek's workshop, everyone had a blast. Thank you so much for that.
It was a good time.
Yeah, so what do you think about this whole cooking with all the doll people thing?
I love it because you always have such great recipes. They're pretty simple today, but they're really fun and they're really yummy. So looking forward to that.
Good, and you've already had a couple.
Been nibbling a little bit.
And how is it tasting so far?
So good right now.
So good. So good. So with this, you guys, we do have a cookbook so that you can cook along with us and do the same recipes that we are doing either today or tonight or in the future, just whenever you want. The recipes are all super easy, super customizable, so you can use just whatever you have on hand. So a couple of the things we don't have right now that are in our recipes, so we're just making do and having fun with it. And so tonight we will be watching our final programs together while having our fun food that we are making and just hanging out and having fun. So that's the name of the game. So right now, and let me know if you guys have printed out any of the recipes or you plan to make them or anything like that. We're doing all three. So we are doing the chopped vegetable salad, super easy. You just chop all the vegetables that you want in the salad and add the dressing. And then we are doing the crock pot French onion soup, which who doesn't love French onion soup? So good. And the peanut butter and chocolate lasagna. Yep, you heard me right. Peanut butter and chocolate lasagna. It's going to be so good. So we've had the crock pot French onion soup going all day. So let's just turn it around and show you guys a little bit of what we have going on right here. So what are you doing, honey?
I was just rinsing off our veggies for our salad and tasting the soup.
There is our crock pot French onion, you guys. It's been going on. It's so easy. You just caramelize your onions and then you put them in your crock pot with your broth. And so if you want to make this vegetarian, you use vegetarian broth and you just put in your fresh thyme and that's about it. You just caramelize them with some butter.
It's wonderful.
Some butter.
Such a good recipe.
You've already tasted it and is it tasting pretty darn
so
good?
Good.
Okay, so for the salad, the chopped salad, again, super easy. Right now, Derek is washing all of our vegetables, but we are using what we have on hand, which we have celery, zucchini, a yellow pepper, some grape tomatoes, fresh parsley, dill, and I think that's it for our vegetables. So ours doesn't have a lot of the vegetables that calls for the recipe, but you guys can use any kind of vegetables you want, chopped cauliflower, chopped carrots, cabbage. We have chopped cabbage too. That goes in there.
Oh,
we have chopped cabbage. So you guys get to see my fridge. But you know what? This whole convention has just been so much fun because we are just doing what we can do beyond all limits of anything and just absolutely having the best time of community and friendship and fun. And we're just not even leaving. I've only left a few times very infrequently, but I feel like I've been I feel like I've traveled across the country. I feel like I've been in so many people's homes and just with the visiting, and let me know if this has made you feel the same way, but I just really feel like, and this is what I always want you to feel like, but I feel like I have been to a convention because I have. But it's just every time it happens, it's always so cool to me that we got to do this. So let's see what Honey's doing over here. So we got You got the cabbage. Okay, so
Yep.
you're going to chop a couple of these vegetables. I think first what we'll do is work on the lasagna.
Oh, yes.
So let's pull. So what we did, everybody, is we already made our crust, and it is chilling in the freezer. So let's pull out our crust. Now, the crust for the chocolate peanut butter lasagna is chopped up Oreos, and then you just mix them with some butter, and then you press them into your plate. So into your whatever you want to use. And we were thinking you could even make like little miniature ones too, like out of muffin tins.
Yeah, that'd
would
be great.
fun.
So what's going on right
Okay,
now?
so what we do right now, once you get that in there, then you do the peanut butter layer. So let's give this another stir. So the peanut butter layer is creamy peanut butter mixed with, he did homemade whipped cream, and he hand mixed the whipped cream because we couldn't find the little mixer, and sugar and cream cheese.
So all this goes in here.
Yep, this is the first layer of our lasagna. Can you imagine, you guys? I didn't use the full cup of sugar. I used a half a cup of sugar with peanut butter, cream cheese, and it's so good. Murray Lou. You guys, Murray, as he gets older in age, he gets worse. He's just been a little, he just gets, I don't know. I think he just gets older and he just doesn't care anymore. And he's just, you know what I mean? He's just so bossy. He's never been so bossy as the older he gets. I kind of love it though, but we're going to have to go get him. Murray Bell. Come here, bud. Here, I'll hold him. I'll hold him. Yeah. Okay. All right. So Derek's doing the handling. He's washing his hands because he just went and got Murr. That's right. He's not getting enough attention. I don't know what it is, you guys, but he is just. What is it, Murr? Huh? All right. So, he's just, okay. So the peanut butter layer, so good. If you guys make this for like a cookout or for any kind of potluck or any kind of thing, I guarantee you this will be the first thing that goes away. How is it?
That's pretty awesome.
Really yummy?
That's good.
Okay.
Sugar, peanut butter, and cream cheese.
Peanut butter, and cream cheese. You cannot go wrong. Okay, so that is the first layer. Now, I wonder if we will be able to get the second layer on there without refrigerating that for a minute.
No,
Okay,
I don't think so.
So this has to go back in the freezer. So put it back in the freezer.
Right.
So you let that layer chill, and then I've already prepped our third layer, which is the pudding layer. You use 2 boxes of chocolate pudding, and you don't use as much. You don't use as much milk as you normally would for pudding because you want it to be like super thick. Actually, this is probably a little too thick.
A little too thick?
Yeah, I think we could probably add a little bit more milk to this.
We'll do that before we put it in there.
Yeah, so you guys can do that. Now, what we're going to do right now is chop some vegetables.
That's right.
So let me know if you guys like vegetables. I am a vegetable person. Are you a vegetable person? Let us know out there. I'm glad you think Marcy just said dinner looks so good. Dessert looks so good, and Murray is so sweet. Murray is so sweet, but he commands enough attention for multiple dogs. And in a way, I absolutely love that about him. And when he's screaming and barking, it means he's alive and healthy. But sometimes when you're trying to have a cooking show, it can kind of get in the way. So right now we got some zucchini going. I love zucchini. Are you putting that in your bowl?
Yeah, we're just going to start piling it all up in here.
That's a bowl that Derek made.
Oh, original.
A Derek Redding original. Brenda says, I love raw veggies, but I'm not too keen on cooked veggies. Timothy Albert said, great knife skills, chef. Good job.
We'll see.
Good job.
Oh,
Oops, see?
One down.
We just lost a zucchini. Zucchini down.
I think we got enough.
So what has been one of your guys' favorite parts? I can't say. I think just doing this has been one of my favorite parts. It has been so much fun. And just, oh my gosh, I have laughed this week. I have just had the best time. I've been so fueled by the work and by what we're doing here together. It's just been phenomenal. I really can't believe we pulled it off, but I think we are. Are we pulling it off?
I think so.
We're pulling it off. Okay. Yeah. So right now we've got our bell pepper going. Gotta love a yellow one. It gives some color. Are they a little bit? I think they're a little bit sweeter.
They are definitely a little sweeter.
If you guys are tuning in, please let me know where in the world you are tuning in from. Of course, we are out here in Denver, Colorado. And the cookbook, you guys, is in the files section, and it's also on the schedule. You can download it on the schedule to get through some of this. Patricia said, I know what you're going through with Murray, going through that with our 13-year-old pug right now. Yeah, you guys, he was not like this when I got him at all. And the more years that I have him, and I love it, but it's hard when you're trying to be on TV and you got a blaring poodle in the background. So Roseanne says, I love veggies. Hubby doesn't. Oh, well, luckily Derek loves veggies, so that makes it a lot easier.
I do.
Carolyn says, I have enjoyed everything, and especially having something fun to look forward to every day.
It's nice.
Okay, we got some celery here. I love celery. Do you guys like celery out there? Cream of celery soup. Celery is so good in like everything.
It is indeed.
Derek made some egg salad the other day with the celery, and it was so good.
Mm-hmm.
I keep asking him to make more.
Get rid of these ends here. A little dry.
Timothy, I like all veggies except broccoli. Oh, I love broccoli.
I like broccoli.
Broccoli's so good. Is there a veggie you don't like, Derek?
Canned peas, maybe.
Canned peas? Okay.
Couldn't really do that.
I like canned peas. We had them with our fish and chips when we were in London, and it was so good.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very good.
Oh, it was. It was like mush. It's like a mush. It's not like peas. It's like a mush.
Right.
So, oh yeah. And fresh herbs.
Yeah, I'm just going to twist all this up as much as I can because I only want to take one pass.
Susie Fox says, I'd love his egg salad recipe. It's pretty darn easy. What do you put in your egg salad?
Yeah, it's really easy. Celery, onions, mayo.
Celery, onions, mayo, mustard.
Light mayo.
Light mayo.
Mustard or Dijon, whichever you like. Salt, pepper, garlic, paprika, parsley.
That's why it was so good. Yeah, you put a lot of good stuff in it.
How much parsley was it? Do you remember?
I don't, but just throw that in. That
We'll
probably
just say.
seems. And the fun thing about this salad, you guys, is you can just put anything in there and just.
That's probably enough.
But I really like fresh herbs, so go ahead.
Put it all in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
parsley is so good. Lynn Jenkins is tuning in from Reno, Nevada. She said, my husband is grilling ribs, but I'll show him that lasagna recipe. He'll definitely want to make it. It's so good. So good.
So good.
So what is happening is Derek is actually doing all the work, and I'm just sitting here in a pretty dress with Murray.
As you should be.
Thank you, honey. Thank you. He said, as I should be. That's nice. So he's actually, we're just sitting here. Murray and I are just sitting here looking gorgeous while he does all the work. Huh, Murr? Yeah. Okay, so let's see what else he's got going on.
We got some dill.
Oh, some fresh dill.
Yeah, I think you said 2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons.
Some of it's not so great here, unfortunately.
So just take out the good stuff.
Just the good stuff is what we'll go with. That's plenty.
For those that are just tuning in, we're making our chopped salad while our second layer of the lasagna hangs out in the freezer so that we can put on our third layer for the chocolate lasagna.
Same thing with all the herbs. I like cutting the herbs up because you can just twist them, and if you got a sharp blade, let's get that out of the way. You can just really get wild with it.
Go, honey. He's getting wild with the herbs. Getting
And
wild.
that gets it pretty good.
That looks pretty darn good. Now, if you don't have fresh herbs on hand, you guys, you can use dried herbs. So it's totally okay.
Ooh, dill and egg salad would be good.
Dill and egg salad would be so good. Now, why didn't you use the rest of this pepper? Is that just the discard?
This is enough.
Okay.
For tonight. We'll save the rest of it for another time. Save time instead of cutting all the vegetables.
Yeah. Beth Morris says, I can share my cabbage lasagna recipe for those who want low carb. Oh, that sounds amazing, Beth. Yeah, our lasagna recipe is not low carb by any means, but you can modify anything to suit your guys' needs. So I just wanted to pick things that I thought were just fun and just delicious.
This is a little tedious. I guess I could, you can put these between 2 plates and cut them all in half, but I think a half is a little too big of a chunk.
You do?
For a chopped salad. Yeah, I think they need to be quartered. So we'll see if we can't march through here and get a bunch real quick.
Now tonight, you guys, we still have a lot of fun things happening. As Derek chops some of these tomatoes, I'm going to chat about some of the things that we have going on. So after our cooking segment, we have an amazing program by Robert Tonner. It's so good. And his webcam broke, so he figured out how to do it. So I just love this. He figured out a way for us to still have a program, even though his equipment was breaking down. And then when he first did his take of it wasn't recording, so he had to do it again. So Robert has had a lot of tenacity to make this work. But it's all about the evolution of the modern doll. So I'm so excited. I've seen it. It's awesome. But I'm so excited to watch it with you guys, which is so much fun. And then we have a wonderful program by Michael Canadas and David Robinson, filmed at the Grovian, and it is all about French fanfare. You're going to see their most incredible French dolls and chat about them and just be swooning all night. So much beautiful doll things to look at and to take in still this evening. And then we have a souvenir paper doll that was designed by Robert Tonner, special for this event. So exciting. So look at Murray, you guys. Look at Murray. Are you guys cracking up as I'm trying to talk and Murray's just sitting here like this? Yeah, no matter where you guys are tuning in from, it's wonderful to have you here with us live right now in our house. We're just hanging out, having a relaxing time, putting some dinner together, some early dinner. So we are doing the lasagna, not low carb, not low sugar. It's not low anything. And it's going to be good. It's not something I ever normally make, but it's just kind of a fun thing. And I usually have made it for dinner parties or potlucks. It's great for a potluck type thing. And then we're having a chopped salad, which is very healthy, which you can make with anything. And then we are having the crock pot French onion soup. So not a heavy meal, but it'll just be delicious and very savory and good. So right now, Derek is preparing some cabbage for our chopped salad.
Yeah, just a nice rough chop on it.
Yeah, Gage just said, I can't wait for another paper doll. I know, me too, you guys. And it's by Robert Tonner, which is so exciting. All of our paper dolls and printables have just been delightful and wonderful. And it'll be so fun. We're going to hear about modern dolls from Robert, and then we're going to go straight into antique French dolls with Michael and David. So we have made miracles happen this week collectively as a group, and it has just been one of the greatest experiences ever. Ever. Okay, so that looks good. So why don't we put on, is that all of our vegetables?
That's all the veggies.
Okay, hello everybody that's tuning in. So I think what we'll do now is we'll set that aside, and why don't we add some more milk and put on our layer of our chocolate layer to our lasagna.
We can do that.
So all of our vegetables are just kind of chilling right there. So grab the milk. So this is really thick, but we're going to water it down just a little bit. We want it to be thicker than pudding, because it's supposed to be like a kind of a solid layer. Susie said, what a great experiment this VDC has been. It is so good, you guys. It clarified a lot for me because I just realized that all we really need is each other and just to share and have fun and be our authentic selves. And a lot of the things that I thought we had to have, which we still had the same amount of wonderful time and camaraderie and togetherness and everything. So this has just been a really amazing experience all around. That looks so much better.
Much better.
That's how it's supposed to look. So you guys can use sugar-free. I don't use a whole lot of sugar-free products because I don't like artificial sweeteners, but some is okay. So if you want to make this with some sugar-free, then go ahead. Okay, so let's pull out the lasagna, honey.
Yeah.
The togetherness has been so special. We're together right now cooking, so it's so fun. Okay, so we've already put our peanut butter layer down, which is cream cheese, peanut butter, whipped cream. I think, wait, let me just make sure we don't have to put something into our second layer. Let me just make sure. So what I'm doing, you guys, is I'm just looking at our recipe right here. Okay, so for the chocolate layer, spread the pudding onto the peanut butter layer, place in fridge, and allow to set for 5 minutes. Okay, so where do we put all the chocolate pieces? Should we put some chocolate pieces into the chocolate pudding? That might be good.
Yeah, we could do that.
All right, let's put
these
some
down right now. We could chop them up and put the peanut butter cups down here.
I'm.
All right, let's set this.
What do you guys think? Okay, so now we're gonna see if Derek's chopping skills apply to Reese's peanut butter cups. Yes. Oh my gosh, Reese's peanut butter cups are like one of my favorite things.
Good. They are pretty good.
So just do 2 because we need some for the top.
Okay.
Yes. I know a lot of us really, and me included, you guys, I really take care of what I eat during the week and stuff like that, but sometimes it's just fun to splurge. So just keep in mind that this is a splurge This is a splurge dessert. This is just fun, yummy, over the top yumminess. That's all I can really say. That's all I can really say. Yeah. I like lasagna of any kind, any type, any flavor, any filling. So a lasagna made out of chocolate and peanut butter,
Can't go wrong.
Cannot go wrong.
And we're just gonna.
Okay. Get out of here. Okay, so that is our layer of Reese's. Yes. Now we'll put on our layer of chocolate pudding. So this is our chocolate layer. Yeah, you guys, lasagna is always good. When is lasagna? Yeah.
This?
Yes. So
that's quite the layer.
Yes. Now, the one thing that we don't have is more whipped cream. We ran out of. Can we make whipped cream out of just regular milk? Probably not.
Probably not.
So we might run next door to my dad's to see if he has any whipped cream. But what you put on after this top layer of chocolate, thick chocolate pudding.
It's thick. It's hard to spread.
It is. We maybe should have made it a little.
Maybe a little bit. That's
little
okay.
thinner.
Learn from our mistakes.
Okay. So on top of this, you put another layer of whipped cream. And then on top of the whipped cream, you put a layer of the chopped up Reese's and chocolate pieces and chocolate syrup.
Honestly, it doesn't really matter what it looks like, right?
No, this is just for us, so.
All right. Maybe a few more minutes to help freeze that other layer would have helped also, but I think we did a good job.
Yeah, I think we did a good job.
I think we did a
So
pretty good job.
so what you would do is you would put this in the freezer again, and then you would add your top layer of whipped cream, and then chopped up, yeah, like I said, more chopped up Reese's, and you put on, we got some dark chocolate morsels to put on top, and then chocolate syrup, just to make it look really pretty. Okay, so you can put that in the freezer.
All right.
This is a no bake lasagna, everybody. Oh, Patricia, if your kids love anything with peanut butter, you're going to love this. Okay, so how you doing, honey?
Pretty good.
You doing good?
Yeah.
Hanging in there?
Hanging in well.
Good. All right. How are you guys doing out there? Are you having fun hanging out with us?
Heck yeah.
We're having fun hanging out with you.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is I think the dressing for our chopped salad. So I have our recipe out right here, and this dressing is pretty darn easy. This is, all right, I'm going to tell you what it is, and he's making it in his little bowl, which he made. Yes, it's a great summer dessert, Susie. We do a half a cup of vegetable oil. That's what the recipe calls for, but I usually you can use olive, or I think we have avocado oil. That's what we're using. So we're doing a half a cup of avocado oil, 3 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, 1 teaspoon of Dijon. I usually use a couple teaspoons of Dijon because I love it. A half teaspoon of Italian seasoning. I usually use a whole teaspoon. A teaspoon of sugar, which you can leave in or out if you want to have a sugar-free salad. You won't miss it either way, but a little sugar makes it sweet and kind of really good. And then, of course, salt and pepper. So let's see what Derek's got going on.
That was 1 tablespoon of vinegar?
3 tablespoons of red wine vinegar.
3 tablespoons.
Can't really mess this one up, guys. Just kind of like all of them.
I'm not really measuring, especially with nice salad dressings and stuff.
Yeah. Yum. This is from Trader Joe's. They have these wonderful new seasonings out now, which you can get that are so good. So we've got our oil, our vinegar. This is the base to any kind of dressing, is oil and vinegar and mustard. And if you did like lemon juice, that would be really good. Fresh lemon juice. You can really make it any way that you want.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
Cannot go wrong.
All right, was that everything?
So we got our oil, vinegar, Dijon, Italian seasoning, salt and pepper. Salt and pepper.
Give it a good grind here.
And I think we will omit the sugar, but it had a little bit of sugar.
Yeah, I generally do not put sugar in my salad dressings.
Lynn, I'm so excited that you're excited to make this for your husband, Bill. Yep, I see it in your future too, girl. She said, I see this in my future. Yeah. Are you excited for the peanut butter lasagna?
I am. This is looking pretty good though too. All right. I think we can put that on our salad.
All right, you should taste it. Make sure we don't need any more salt and pepper or anything like that.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So all you do is you put it on your chopped salad, guys. So here's Derek's big bowl of all the wonderful things he chopped
I
earlier.
think this is more than enough salad dressing.
Yep.
But we got that cabbage in there, so we're going to just put it all in there.
And then you can just kind of let it marinate for a bit. You could let this you could make this ahead and let it marinate for a day if you wanted to. It doesn't get soggy and icky because there's no lettuce in
Get
it.
some bigger spoons here.
Now, right before you serve this, you could add avocado. We're missing our carrots. We're missing several things from it, but you can just add whatever.
That's so pretty. Wonderful.
Rebecca asked if Derek is the cook chef in the house. Rebecca, well, Derek, would you like to answer that?
I am not.
He is not. Who
Nope.
is?
You are.
But he is a fabulous cook.
Well, thank you.
He is a fabulous cook. Derek works starting at 6 a.m., leaves at 6 a.m. to go work his construction job. You're a driller. What do you do on the construction?
I install conduits for telecommunication lines. So horizontal directional driller.
Yes. So he's a very accomplished driller, and he does that, and then he goes to his studio and teaches pottery classes at night. And so during the week, he doesn't get home until late, so I send him off with food basically for the whole day, and then on the weekends, I do the cooking too.
Yeah.
But he's great because he eats everything.
I do, but it's so appreciated that you cook, so thank you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
It's really wonderful that he does this when we have virtual convention stuff going on, because I just can't. Like, I've just got so much going on. So it is so nice just to have his help in doing that. So let's look at our salad.
Bring it up here.
That looks pretty darn good.
Yeah, that
what do you
looks
guys
really
think?
good.
I think that looks good.
I think we're going to have a taste here.
We're gonna have a
That's
little
what I
tasty
think.
taste.
Yeah, make sure.
And it's going to marinate and taste better
a little
too.
bit of
Just let it.
everything in there. Pepper.
Good?
That's very nice. All those fresh herbs with the nice red wine vinaigrette. It's fabulous. It's very good.
Oh, good. All right. Good. Well, we got a thumb up. We got a thumbs up from Timothy, and Eliza says the salad looks great. So again, make this with anything you have on hand, guys. So right now, let's see if we can probably fit that in the fridge, maybe.
Yeah, we can get that in the fridge.
Okay. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to look at our recipe here, which don't you guys I really like easy recipes. So let's look. So the salad, So refrigerate at least 2 hours, stir before serving. So that'll probably be, we'll probably eat before 2 hours, but we're going to eat it anyway. So there's pictures of it. Purple cabbage is really pretty in it too. And we don't have carrots, which would have been really good. So for the slow cooker French onion, all you do is you marinate and you caramelize, golden and caramelize your onions for about 20 minutes. And then you put them into the slow cooker for like 6 hours. So let's see how it's looking.
It's ready.
Is it ready?
Yep.
It has been in there for about 6 hours. So that one's super easy. Derek, do you want to try it? Oh, you already did.
I already have.
It's really good.
We'll try it after we get the French bread on it. We get the cheese up there. We put it in the broiler. Give it a little gratin, and then we'll taste it.
Okay, and then we'll taste it. Okay, so cook on low for 6 to 8 hours. This has been cooking for 8 hours because I started it very early this morning when you guys saw that. So then you remove and discard the bay leaf, which we didn't have, and ladle the soup into bowls. Top with dry bread slices and cheeses and broil 2 to 3 minutes. So basically, and because we have our lasagna going, basically we're done. So here's what the lasagna looks like at the end. So if we had, here's what it looks like, honey. Check it out. So if we had our top layer, we would put that on, which I might go next door and see if we got it. And then you just sprinkle it with the chocolate chips, more chopped up Reese's, and then chocolate syrup, and then you put it back in the freezer, and then the little chocolate syrup hardens like that, and then you've got your lasagna. So it is so good. Pauline says, I can almost smell the onion soup. Yes, so the onion soup, that's basically ready too. So you just take it out, put it in your bowl. Did you bring home special bowls?
I did not.
Okay, and yeah, so we're basically ready. So what is happening next is our program with Robert Tonner on the evolution of the modern doll. And then we have a wonderful program with Michael and David at the Grovian Doll Museum. And then we have our final souvenir of the evening. So what I encourage you guys to do just in the next couple hours is to get in your comfiest outfit or your fanciest outfit, whatever outfit it is that makes you feel good and happy and comfortable and just feeling good and happy. Put it on. Do whatever you want to do to just have fun with this and post pictures of your celebration. So right now we have some kombucha in our wine glasses, and we are celebrating. I am in a fun dress. We've got our kombucha. We're gonna sit down and post some pictures of our banquet. So please post pictures of your banquet too. Right now in the group, we're not doing individual posts, but when you guys do post things, I take the pictures and then I put them into the group. So make your meals, whatever it is, and get in your PJs or get in your outfits, however it is, or you can post pictures of your dolls getting ready for the banquet too. So your dolls and bears, if they're getting excited, then post that. So get your banquet pictures posted, and I will put them into a big album for us to comment and have fun with. That's your assignment for the next couple hours. It's a couple hours. Yeah, we've got like 2 hours before our next program. So do that, post them, and let's just have fun with this, okay? So we will see you guys very soon. Derek is getting our French bread. Let's see. Let's look at this. He's getting our French bread.
We just cooked this.
Oh, yes.
And I overcooked it intentionally.
Okay,
so that
good.
It soaks up all that nice, rich onion broth.
Can you guys hear all that?
Yes, but it's still nice and fluffy on the inside. So a good crusty,
good
hard
for the
bread.
soup.
And we're not gonna have little crocks of soup.
We're not?
No, we're gonna have big bowls, and this is gonna go right here like this.
Oh my goodness! Oh wow! Dang. Okay. Good thing I saved up all my eating for today for tonight.
Right.
So that's exciting. All right. So that'll be fun. It has been so fun, you guys. So I hope that this gave you some tips and ideas for the cooking. Again, cook whatever you want and just have fun with it. Post your pictures in the next couple hours. We will see you soon at Robert Tonner and his event, and then Michael and David, and then our final souvenir. And that's the end of our convention, but it never ends completely because we always stick together and keep track of each other and communicate and have fun. And I send you guys weekly emails, and I do videos every single week and all kinds of fun stuff that keep us in community until our next event. So it never ends if you're new here, and you guys know that. And I cannot wait. So let's just get ready and have a fun virtual convention. Yay! Yay! Maybe we should have a little virtual dance party. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys. We'll see you very soon. I can't wait to see your pictures, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening here at the Virtual Doll Convention. Bye, guys.